Seriously, you people should just leave Peter Obi alone. Leave Peter Obi alone. Hold on to your Tinubu. I know it's been somehow ever since Kenneth Okonkwo came out to call Peter Obi weak. Several people has jumped on that narrative. In fact, you've had the likes of even Charlie Boy saying the same thing. So many people have jumped on it. Now I can understand the emotions, but then let's look at the reality. If Peter Obi is weak, and that's why you didn't choose him as president, right? Let's assume that for the sake of argument. And because Peter Obi is weak, you chose a strong Tinubu or a tough Tinubu, right? So how far now? How far? How market? How are you getting the dividends of the toughness of Tinubu or the strong leadership of Tinubu? How is the strong leadership of Tinubu helping Nigeria now? Since Peter Obi is too weak to be president of Nigeria. Because when I hear this narrative from you guys, I just laugh. We are in a time now, and it's sad. We are in a time now where people now think it is okay to call evil good and call good evil. But let's even go with your argument. Peter Obi is weak. He cannot be president of Nigeria. And Nigeria needs a tough leader. Shebi Tinubu is tough. He has strong leadership skills. What are the benefits you are getting from the toughness or the strong leadership of Tinubu? How far? Has he solved the corruption? Has he solved the high cost of living, the inflation? Has he solved it? Has he created jobs? Has he solved the insecurity? The strong leadership of Tinubu? Has he solved it? You know, we need to be careful what we wish for or what we say. This is how we said Jonathan was weak. Jonathan was weak. In Jonathan's time, we were enjoying. We didn't know we were enjoying. Everybody was feeding fat, and when you're full, when you don't chop belly food, then you go start to talk. People started talking and started calling Jonathan weak. Oh, he's a weak leader. He's a weak leader. Nigeria needs a tough leader. We were enjoying so much more than this, that we thought that our enjoyment was not enough. We needed more enjoyment. And so the more enjoyment we needed was being stopped by Jonathan. And it was because of the corruption in Jonathan's administration. We chop where belly full, con they see clear, con say corruption de Jonathan administration. But corruption been desha. But let's also not lie. We be enjoyed. That time be better past this one. And so we started calling Jonathan weak. And so we brought in a strong leader, a tough leader who will fight corruption in Buhari. And Buhari indeed showed us what it means to be tough. Shebi, now when you chop, you belly full. Now you go get clear eye, see say corruption day. And Buhari seized food. And then we started crying. Oh, bring back our corruption. Bring back our corruption. We should be careful what we wish for or what we say. When we give a dog a bad name just because we want to hang it, we should be careful. You say you want tough leader, you want tough leader. You got tough leader in Buhari, he made things tough. Strong leadership, everywhere strong. Everywhere became solid ground. You plant things, they don't even grow anymore because everywhere was tough. And then we had the opportunity to change it to a soft leader or a weak leader of Peter Obi. We said no. We don't want weak leadership. We need a strong leadership. Strong leadership. Oh, Tinubu has strong. He has entered now. So why are you still focusing on calling Peter Obi weak leader? Are you not getting the benefit or the dividend of the strong leadership skills or the strong, tough leadership of Tinubu? Are you not getting it? Is the strong leadership of Tinubu not making Nigeria better now? There are jobs everywhere now. People should give yourselves brain, oh. Give yourselves brain. Don't you think it is a weak leader that Nigeria needs now? If during the week, the leadership of a weak leader like Jonathan, Nigeria was better off. Don't you think we need to try a weak leader if you say that Peter Obi is weak? But is Peter Obi really weak? Is he weak? Would you call somebody who is able to look at billions like this? You are looking at billions. You have opportunity to loot it and nobody will ask any question and you refuse to loot it. Don't you think that is the definition of strength of character that many of our politicians don't have? What is Tinubu doing now? With all the monies they say they have, immediately they came in. Remi Tinubu came out to say, oh, we are already rich. We don't need Nigerians' money. And straight up, the first thing they did was supplementary budget to give her 1.something billion to buy car. Despite having so much, they are still taking from Nigeria. Don't you think that going forward, we need a weak leader that will not take what belongs to Nigeria for himself, like Peter Obi did when he was governor? There are certain qualities and characteristics that we should look at Peter Obi and take. It's not everything. Peter Obi is definitely not perfect. He's not angel. Even angels, they fall sometimes. So he's definitely not God. But there are some qualities you need to look at. For me, just 3 qualities. There are some things that Peter Obi do that I don't agree with. And that's me. And I have come out boldly to say it. But there are 3 qualities that Peter Obi has. And those are the 3 qualities that matter. Those are the 3 qualities that matter. And what are these 3 qualities? He was able to bring down cost of governance. Right now, despite the hardship in the country, Tinubu has escalated cost of governance. So we need a weak leader, quote and unquote, who will bring down cost of governance like Peter Obi did while he was governor. Another one is ability to see money and not loot it. Right now, what we are seeing is a systematic state capture with a systematic transfer of wealth from public to private pockets. That's what we're seeing. So if Peter Obi was so weak that he refused to use private funds, the public funds for private into private pockets, don't you think we should try him? Then the third one is, while he was leaving office, he left money behind. He left it. He didn't just squander it so that his friends can have the money. No, he left money behind. At the rate at which you are going, even the one we have, Tinubu has spent it all. It's not enough. He's borrowing all manner. Right now he's in China looking for more money to borrow. They are selling our crude oil in forward sale. Future crude oil, they are selling it, spending the money now. Is it that Tinubu that will leave money behind? By the time he leaves, you will know the definition of empty treasury. But yet we have a Peter Obi that left money behind. These are the only 3 things that we should look at. Once we can have a government that reduces government expenditure, we have a government where the president is not looting money and the government can leave money behind, Nigeria will be better. Corruption will stop. So if you say Peter Obi is weak because of these 3 things that he did, we need that kind of weakness in Nigeria. I beg you in the name of God. Please, let us consider Peter Obi. I beg.